Hi guys, I forgot to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa Vanderpump. So before I get started, go ahead, hit that like button and follow. I had to make a part 2 because I want to talk about Lisa Vanderpump. First of all, she has a mad following. I mean, I could post a picture of Lisa Vanderpump on Instagram and I would have 500 likes in 5 minutes because she has mad fan base. Secondly, she made a statement to page 6 and said she wanted to quit the Housewives several times before she actually ended up quitting. And she said every time something, whatever it was, more money, more perks, kept her from leaving the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We also have to remember, guys, she had a really popular Vanderpump Rules show running while she was on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So a lot of times you're working in the same, you're under the same umbrella. So she couldn't go making producers mad that she was going to quit the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and still try to film and make a profit off of Vanderpump Rules. They didn't like that. It was okay when she stepped down after the whole Puppygate thing, but that's because they got the whole Puppygate thing, so they were okay with it at that point. She says producers leaked that story to the press, and I want to know what you guys think. I think that could very be plausible. I see producers feed these girls ideas all the time, and we hear them talk about it. We heard Whitney, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, whenever she brought up the whole bartenders from the tequila company that Lisa had sent over. She said producers wanted me to bring it up on camera, so I did. I mean, we know that Lisa Vanderpump and all the women from Beverly Hills could be at a dinner party talking, and they're having a great time. But Lisa may get a phone call from a producer that says, "This is boring. Shake it up, bring something up, talk to so and so about whatever." And that's how it goes. So I don't think that Lisa is still saying, she did not say it. She's still kind of going after producers a little bit. I felt like that was really, I've never heard her say that the producers leaked that to the press. I've never heard Lisa say that. I have not heard her say that. So I think people think she could be coming back on the show because there's talk of Kyle Richards stepping down. So they think that if Kyle Richards would step down, that Lisa Vanderpump would step up, and then we would be seeing her on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But I think she's nipping that in the ass now. I'm not going back. I don't want to deal with those women. I don't want to deal with the drama. I'm done. She's saying it. She's putting it out there now. Don't even get your hopes up. I love you guys, but I'm not going back to film with those women of Beverly Hills. Second thing I wanted to say about Beverly Hills was, do you guys follow PK? I'm sure you follow Dory on Instagram, but PK he is funny, guys. I mean, we saw him be funny in the episodes, but I think that he has a really great sense of humor. And they made these 2 TikToks, and they're actually kind of cute. They impersonate each other. And I thought they were funny. So you should go check those out because PK's a little bit funny. But really, I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know about the Lisa Vanderpump statement to page 6 because I was kind of surprised about that. I also wanted to let you guys know I got some comments because I had posted about there's this picture going viral of this homeless man sleeping, and he's right by this huge poster of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the new Hulu series. And it went viral. And it's not people saying that the Kardashians are the reason for homelessness. It's showing the divide between homeless people, the divide in classes right now. They're way up here and, he's way, and there's such a large divide. It's unattainable. And so for me personally, I shared it because, Kim was just a couple of weeks ago talking about in Vogue how nobody wants to work these days. Get your ass up and work. And she can't read the room, and she's privileged, and she's been privileged her whole life, and their whole family is privileged. Chris has her own church, and to be a member of the church, you have to tithe $1,000 a month. And I want to know where their church's outreach is. Are they going out in the streets and preaching the good news and helping people get saved? I doubt it if you're saying that they need to come in with $1,000 a month to tithe. I mean, that's literally a stipulation to be a member because Chris owns her own church. She went and got this pastor. I'm going to do a deep dive on him. He'd been fired from another place. He had an affair, and this whole craziness happened. And so she ended up picking him up and making her their pastor. And churches are tax free. They do not pay taxes. They're exempt. And so it's very possibility, allegedly, that, you know, it's for tax purposes. It's not really a church, but it's made to look like a church. But she's still collecting $1,000 a month in tithes from people. So it just doesn't really make any sense. I hope that someone busts that whole thing open. But I'd really like to know what you guys think about the Kardashians. Tell me if you saw the photo of the homeless man and the whole Hulu poster of the Kardashians. I shared it on my Instagram. I'd like to know what you guys think. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be coming with the House of Hiltons and many more videos. Have a great night.